What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited because pretty soon I'm gonna be in Europe, getting away from Australia, getting away from this depressing weather, getting some sunshine. Apparently it's like 40 degrees every day in Europe. So today we're basically gonna be taking you through a little day in the life, what we're doing at the moment to stay fit, training super hard, what we're eating, in order to get a little bit more trim, get a little bit more shredded and jacked for a Europe summer, because obviously I don't just wanna be a fat sack of shit, and I actually wanna be looking good, feeling fit and pushing some weight. I've done like no preparation. You know, most white chicks have every single hour of the day of their Europe trip planned. They got a full itinerary. We're going bloody sail Croatia. We're doing this, that. I've got none of that. I just know I go to France, I ride bike, I have fun, I enjoy, and then I got homies in different countries I can stay with and I'm just gonna explore. So I don't know, maybe I'm doing it the wrong way, but I kind of prefer when I go overseas just to like figure it out once I'm there. If it's booked out, it's booked out, I'll figure it out, but that's kind of my travel plan. I feel like I am a fairly experienced traveler at this point, and most of the time I do prefer when plans are more spontaneous, and you know what, I'll do a bit of research when I'm there and perhaps ask the locals about what's good to do. But yeah, I mentioned riding bikes in France. Obviously the Tour de France is like a big cycling race, and when I'm over there, it's gonna be on, and I'm actually riding bikes around some of the similar stages there. So I'm trying to get really fit in terms of a cardiovascular sense, because I'm gonna be climbing up those mountains doing like 100 plus Ks a day. Something about boats and logs, like David Goggins mode. So what I'm doing every day to prepare for that is I want to be jacked, huge bodybuilder mode. So in the morning I'm doing like weights, so either legs or upper body, and then at night I'm doing cardio, which mostly consists of a big bike ride or a run. So my cardiovascular levels are actually peaking at the moment, and I'd say my physique is pretty good right now too. So we're absolutely dialed in David Goggins mode. I'm eating well, I'm training hard, I'm sleeping well, no alcohol, no vapes, none of those bad habits. I'm literally just a freaking warrior right now because I'm trying to get shredded for Europe, bro. But yeah, unfortunately I actually just got told some pretty serious news, and like I honestly don't know how to respond or tell you guys, but apparently if you don't like the video and you're not subscribed to the channel, you're gonna have to train like an athlete for the rest of your life. You're gonna have to be doing star jumps with dumbbells and resistance bands on your legs, and you're not gonna be able to train optimally. So sorry, but yeah. So as I mentioned, coach has me training pretty damn hard at the moment. All my weight stuff is 15 reps with like no rest breaks in between. So if that's like a leg press or a good morning or like RDLs or something, it's 15 reps of like a heavy kind of weight. So it's just disgusting volume. I'm sweating, I'm training super hard, and I honestly do feel really well conditioned at the moment. So ideally, he says in the AM, I do my gym session, and then in the PM, I do my cardio session. But honestly, sometimes it ends up being a little bit closer together, and sometimes I'll literally do gym and then I'll go for a run straight after just because I'm a bit time poor. So today is day 4, which is my second upper body session of the day, so we'll be smashing that out. And after that, we'll be going for a little bit of a bike ride. I hope Europe has some damn good gyms, because I'm still gonna need to be lifting weights over around there. I don't just wanna dwindle away into a little twig. If you're a male, there's a good chance you're a stim junkie, and you probably need 1 gram of caffeine to even feel anything these days. And you're definitely gonna think Oxy Shred is too soft for you. And you know what? Maybe that's the case, but you probably also need to curb that caffeine addiction. But luckily for us fellas, that's why Oxy Shred Hardcore has come along with 275 milligrams of caffeine, and this new flavor, Cali Cola, literally tastes and smells exactly like Coca-Cola. It's pretty crazy. It's called Hardcore, and I mean, it is pretty hardcore. It says not to have it after 5 p.m. So luckily it's 4:57 and we're about to go hit a mad upper body day. I am pretty damn tired and I definitely don't feel like going to the gym, so hopefully this gives me the pick me up I need. Just going for 1 scoop, fill it up with some water and give it a stir. Not gonna lie, this subs mix is probably the coolest thing you can get from EHP. Dude, I don't know what boss man's done there in the laboratory. He's worked some magic, but that literally tastes like those little Coca-Cola lollies you'd get. It is insane, the flavor. In terms of a pre-workout, that is like up there with the best tasting pre-workouts I've ever had. Stop using your ex-girlfriend's text messages as pre-workout. I'm pretty sure if you use my code NTF on the EHP Labs website, you can get up to 40% off on some of the bundles, so go get it. Righty, 3 sets of slow and controlled chin-ups to start every upper body session. I doubt I'll even be able to get 15, to be honest. Alrighty, we did actually get 15 there, pretty surprising. I think I'm getting better at them. Alrighty, so number 2, 3 minutes rest, so let's see if we can slam 15 reps once again. It's like burning towards the end, but we got it. Biceps and lats getting destroyed. This way of doing dumbbell bench press is absolutely going to humble you. So don't just go like really heavy and try to slam out the weights. Go for like a moderate weight, and instead of like that, go 45 degrees, and at the bottom, kill the momentum, complete dead stop, and then slow and controlled up, and then try to squeeze together. I can't remember what it does, but it's like the other form of the pec fibers there that really work, and your chest is going to be absolutely fucking burning by the end. And on the way down, really slow and controlled. 15 reps of that on like a light to moderate weight, and by the 10 to 15th rep, you will be burning. It is a completely new way of doing dumbbell bench press. I'd recommend doing that instead of just like absolutely slamming using momentum with like a heavier weight. It'll be so much more effective for chest growth. Where I only started doing rows, like vertical rowing or horizontal rowing, freaking like 2 weeks ago, so I'm so bad at it, keeping the weight low, but I'll get better and my upper back will develop heaps from it, so definitely a humbling exercise. Alrighty, starting off with the 25 dumbbells for 15 slow and controlled reps. Let's see how we go. That was actually kind of harder than expected. Maybe a bit of fatigue setting in. Probably wasn't as slow and controlled as it should be. Let me know if I can do better. But now we're going to superset with some biceps. Right, so really twisting out here for that bicep peak. Slow and controlled. Another 15 reps, hopefully. Wasn't too bad. Now another 3 minutes rest for the next superset. Alrighty, the moment of truth. Time to see how fat we are. Okay, when you're training this hard, you do have to fuel yourself, so I do take my nutrition pretty seriously. I've got to the stage where I'm literally tracking every single micronutrient to make sure there's no deficiencies there. So I normally eat the same thing every single day just to make sure there's consistency with that. I kind of view food as fuel, and I don't, like, people say, do you get bored of it? Not really, because you can make it taste yummy, and it's just like a regulated system of when you eat and which meal and which nutrients you need. So for breakfast, I have my anabolic breakfast, which is pretty much 100 mils of egg whites, 2 eggs and some toast, maybe some rocket in there, some Vegemite, and that's about it. The calories will be on the screen. And then for my second meal, this will be my meal prep, and that'll be some lean ground beef mince with some rice and a load of vegetables in there too. I'll also have an anabolic smoothie per day. Now, I've calculated how much each ingredient of these meals costs, and the smoothie is by far the most expensive meal of the day. I purchased, maybe because like these frozen fruits are so expensive, coconut water is so expensive, but nonetheless, I like those nutrients. I find it quite tasty. I don't know, I just think fruits are important to consume as well, and I have an anabolic smoothie every day. Some other things I consume during the day are 2 liters of tap water, a men's multivitamin with slow release of minerals and vitamins. I have one of those little Element electrolyte things just to make sure I'm hydrated because I'm doing so much cardio and sweating. I'll also have 3 cod liver oils. Something about omega-3s is apparently important. And yeah, I might have some pre-workout, but I do love my coffee, so I'll normally have 2 coffees a day, and I'm kind of on the oat milk train right now. I'm trying to clear my skin up before Europe, and apparently dairy is no good for your skin, so I'm getting off the dairy milk and I'm on the oat milk train now. A little behind the scenes here, but it was also drop day yesterday. We were doing the heavyweight range. So the heavyweight range was like our first kind of streetwear drop where the items are like heavyweight. So I think this is 375 GSM. The hoodies are absolutely dope, and the drop went really well. I think we're sold out of everything except the small sizes now and some colors. We also did these socks, which are pretty damn cool. Most of mine are in the wash because they're so good. Got these white ones on here now. Thank you so much to everyone that got one. We're actually heading down to the warehouse now to make sure all your orders are sent out and everything is running smoothly. So obviously it's a good thing to have more orders, but if there's an error, that means it's going to be more costly. So I just like to head down to the warehouse every now and again to make sure everything's running smoothly and make sure you guys get your orders ASAP, because obviously from a customer perspective, you order, you want that thing coming the next day. So I know how you feel. I don't want anyone waiting too long. Hey guys, it's Anabolicgabe here. I run the 9 to 5 fitness apparel range, and this is where we keep all of our stuff. Get shipped to you guys very speedily, usually 1-day turnarounds, express shipping, you know, get it to you very quickly. The team here at Future Fulfillment do a fantastic job sending out all of your orders. It's very efficient. What we used to do is literally like send all the packages ourselves. We'd stuff up that many orders and it'd take like weeks to get to you, but now it is so much faster. So as the apparel range has grown and more orders are getting sent out, it's really important to have a facility that helps us grow with that, and the team are amazing. If there's any issues, we're always allowed to talk to them. The great thing is with the team, if I have an issue or a question, I can just fire through a message, give them a call, and they answer pretty promptly and get it sorted. So packing in order here, Bossman ordered a compound tank small in the black colour. Cool, so this is going to Eric in WA. I'm going to keep his address hush. That gets you in one piece since I've packed it. So before we pack all your orders, it's important to get a quick pump too.